Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the ocean to uncover the truth behind one of the most legendary creatures on Earth, the shark. When you hear the word shark, what comes to mind? Razor-sharp teeth, bloody hunt scenes from the movies, or terrifying attacks that make everyone panic? In reality, sharks are far more mysterious and fascinating than we often imagine. They've been around for over 400 million years, even before dinosaurs. Some species can detect the scent of blood from hundreds of meters away, and some never stop swimming, because if they do, they can't breathe. In today's video, we'll uncover lesser-known facts, get a true understanding of sharks, and decode the question, are sharks really as scary as we think? Don't take your eyes off the screen. The adventure into the deep ocean starts now. Sharks. The things you didn't know about the ocean's apex predator. When we think of the monsters of the ocean, sharks are the first thing that come to mind. With their massive bodies and fierce nature, they strike fear into the hearts of not just sea creatures, but also humans. But what exactly makes sharks so terrifying? What are their defining characteristics? Let's dive into the details below. The origin of sharks. The English name for come-up is shark. Sharks first appeared on Earth about 420 to 450 million years ago during the Ordovician period. The earliest sharks are believed to be prehistoric giants known as Megalodon, massive sea monsters with an appearance very different from modern sharks. Over time, due to geological changes, the Megalodon went extinct, leaving behind only fossilized remains. Modern sharks have only started appearing in the past 100 years or so, believed to be descendants of the Megalodon. These modern sharks have evolved drastically in shape and size to adapt to current ocean environments. Today, there are more than 470 shark species found across the world's oceans. Physical characteristics. Sharks have cartilage instead of bones. From afar, they may seem scaleless, but in fact, their skin is covered with tiny scales that feel rough to the touch. These dermal denticles help protect them from parasites in the water. Sharks typically have 5 to 7 gill slits located on both sides near the head. The first slit is called a spiracle, used for breathing. These slits are essential for oxygen intake and survival. Sharks don't have molars like humans. Instead, they have serrated teeth, incredibly sharp and large. Throughout their lifetime, sharks can regrow teeth repeatedly. Whenever a tooth falls out, another grows in its place within a few days. Senses of a shark. Smell. Sharks have an incredibly sensitive sense of smell. They can detect a single drop of blood in the water from far distances. Vision. Shark eyes consist of a cornea, retina, lens, and a tapetum lucidum, a thin reflective layer that helps them see clearly in the dark. They also have eyelids and protective membranes to defend against harm. Hearing. Tiny ear holes on their head help them detect prey from miles away. Lateral line system. This is a special system that allows sharks to sense movement and vibrations in the water, making them effective hunters. Lifespan of sharks. On average, sharks live up to 25 years, but the whale shark, the largest shark species, can live up to mucham years. Reproductive characteristics. Sharks reproduce in two main ways. One, sexual reproduction, oviparous. Some sharks lay eggs. After the eggs are laid, in many species, they remain inside the mother's body to continue developing until the baby sharks hatch and are born. However, in certain species, the eggs are laid externally in clusters, often hidden in secluded areas for protection. 2. Asexual reproduction, parthenogenesis. Some rare cases show sharks reproducing without mating as a way to preserve the species when a mate isn't available. Prehistoric shark classification. According to scientists, there are currently over 400 shark species in the world, grouped into 8 major categories. 1. Hexanchoforms, considered one of the most primitive groups, including cow sharks and frilled sharks. 2. Squaliforms, known as dogfish sharks. This group includes spiny dogfish, bramble sharks, and members of the Squalidae family. 3. Pristiophoriforms. These are saw sharks. They have long, slender bodies with pointed snouts and small serrated teeth designed to slash and crush prey. 4. Squatiniforms. Also known as angel sharks, they resemble stingrays with flat bodies and large pectoral fins that look like wings. 5. Heterodontiforms. This group includes bullhead sharks and horn sharks, known for their unique head shapes. 6. Carchariniforms, the largest and most diverse group with over 270 species, including tiger sharks, cat sharks, hammerhead sharks, and reef sharks. 7. Lamniforms, known as mackerel sharks. This group includes species with large jaws, like the great white and makos, famous shark species around the world. Although there are over 400 species of sharks, only a few are well known globally. Here are some of the most iconic. Great white shark. The great white shark is probably the most famous shark species, often featured in movies like Malibu Shark Attack, The Meg, Jaws of Revenge, Three-Headed Shark Attack, and The Two-Headed Shark. It has even inspired video games, e.g. Shark Attack mods, and product branding such as shark-themed shoes, motorbike decals, and more. Great whites are medium to large-sized, averaging 6.4 meters, 21 feet in length, and weighing between 1,500 to 1,400 pounds, 680 to 1,100 kilograms. They are mainly found in the Atlantic Ocean, around South Africa, Japan, Australia, Chile, and parts of the Mediterranean Sea. Although they're carnivores that feed on fish, seals, and even whales, great whites are not naturally aggressive toward humans. Most encounters stem from curiosity, not intent to attack. The blue shark. The blue shark, scientific name Prionace glauca, lives in deep waters of temperate and tropical oceans. They usually travel in schools and can often be found relatively close to shorelines. In Vietnam, blue sharks have been sighted off the coasts of Quy Nhon and Vung Tau. They are smaller than great whites, typically ranging from 1.8 to 2.8 meters, 6 to 9 feet in length, and weighing 55 to 180 kilograms, 120 to 400 pounds. Their skin is deep blue, and they are easily identified by their long, slender pectoral fins. A single female can give birth to anywhere from 4 to 135 pups at a time. They feed on squid, octopus, small fish, shrimp, and other small sea creatures. Despite their size, blue sharks are relatively gentle, which makes them vulnerable to predators like killer whales, and of course, humans. An estimated 10 to 20 million blue sharks are killed by humans each year, often caught for food. They're used in various dishes such as fresh or dried shark meat, salted fillets, grilled shark fin soup, and their liver is used to make shark liver oil. Hammerhead shark. The hammerhead shark, also known as the head hammer shark, ranges in size from 0.9 to so meters, dry to honey feet, and weighs between 3 to 580 kilograms, say to 1,580 pounds. What makes this shark instantly recognizable is its distinctive flattened head, shaped like a hammer. Their skin tone typically ranges from gray to greenish, with a white underside. During the day, hammerhead sharks swim in schools, but at night they become solitary hunters. Their diet includes squid, octopus, and even other sharks, including members of their own species. So far, there have been no confirmed cases of hammerhead sharks attacking humans. Freshwater sharks, ornamental sharks. Besides the massive sharks that roam the oceans, there are also small freshwater species, such as the iridescent shark, known scientifically as Pangasianodon hypothalamus. These sharks have been bred in Vietnam since 1997. They are raised both for meat and as ornamental fish in feng shui aquariums. In Vietnam, these aquarium sharks are affectionately called things like domestic shark, black shark, or beloved catfish. This ornamental species is relatively small, growing only up to 10 centimeters, 4 inches in length. They feature short, soft fins on their backs with a shimmering bluish tint. They're also very affordable, priced at around 10,000 to 20,000 VN40 Quin80s per fish. These freshwater sharks are omnivores and very easy to care for. They are known for their high adaptability to changing water temperatures and rarely get sick. Humans and the threats to sharks. Out of more than 400 shark species, only around a dozen are considered dangerous to humans. Most attacks are caused by the following species: great white shark, oceanic white-tip shark, tiger shark, bull shark. That's why it's essential to be cautious in regions where these species are commonly found, such as the Atlantic Ocean, Oceania, and South African coastal waters. Major threats to sharks. Among all the dangers sharks face, humans are by far the greatest threat. Every year, millions of sharks are killed for food or to supply the shark product industry, such as fins, oil, meat. In addition, pollution and climate change, both caused by human activity, have led to a sharp decline in global shark populations. Aside from human threats, shark culling programs in countries like Australia pose a serious danger to surviving shark species. These programs involve intentionally killing sharks to reduce the risk of attacks, but they also disrupt ecosystems and harm biodiversity. Sharks misunderstood predators with an important role. Sharks are often portrayed as cold-blooded killers, but in reality, they play a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of the ocean. Feeding habits. Many sharks are carnivores, though their feeding strategies vary widely. The whale shark, the largest fish and shark species in the world, is a filter feeder. It sucks in plankton and small fish, filtering them through cartilage plates, much like a whale. Similarly, the megamouth shark uses filter feeding, but may also attract prey using bioluminescent tissues inside its mouth. The cookie-cutter shark, Isistius brasiliensis, has large, sharp lower teeth relative to its body size. When it hunts, it latches onto its prey, suctions itself on with thick lips, and bites off a chunk of flesh. Bottom-dwelling species often use camouflage and ambush tactics. This includes carpet sharks, family Erectolobidae, and angel sharks, genus Squatina, family Squatinidae. Some bottom feeders specialize in crustaceans, crushing them with their teeth. Larger species like the great white shark often swallow small prey whole or tear off large chunks from bigger prey. Certain species, like the white-tip reef shark, Trianodon obesus, are known to hunt in coordinated groups. Lifestyle and behavior. People often think of sharks as lone hunters, but this is only partly true. While some species are solitary, most sharks display social behaviors. Many species migrate across thousands of kilometers in search of food and breeding grounds. Scientists believe shark migration patterns are even more complex than those of birds. Some hammerhead species are among the most social, forming schools of over 100 individuals near underwater mountains. Buoyancy abilities. Unlike bony fish, sharks lack swim bladders to maintain buoyancy. Instead, they rely on large oil-rich livers filled with squalene to help them float. Their lightweight cartilage skeletons also make swimming easier. Most sharks must keep swimming constantly to breathe and avoid sinking. However, some species can pump water over their gills while stationary, allowing them to rest on the sea floor. Fascinating shark facts. The oldest shark fossils date back to the Ordovician period, around 420 to 450 million years ago, before land vertebrates and flowering plants even existed. Sharks have been discovered in hot waters near the Cavachi underwater volcano in the southwest Pacific. Over a lifetime, a shark can lose up to 30,000 teeth, depending on the species. Sharks can see in the dark up to 10 times better than humans. Most sharks are cold-blooded, with body temperatures that depend on their surroundings. Some sharks can play dead. When touched on the snout, they go motionless, a self-defense mechanism. The brain-to-body mass ratio in sharks is similar to birds and mammals, showing signs of intelligence, such as playful behavior. A shark's liver can make up 30% of its total body weight. Sharks have existed in Hawaiian mythology for centuries. Up until the 16th century, sailors referred to sharks as sea dogs or sea wolves. Conservation of shark species. Today, many shark species are declining, which is why humans are making efforts to conserve them through captivity programs. However, only a few species can currently be bred and kept in captivity, such as leopard shark, horned shark, cat shark. Sharks in home aquariums. If you have a feng shui aquarium at home, consider adding a few ornamental sharks to make your tank more vibrant and visually appealing. Sharks, the misunderstood guardians of the ocean. When most people think of sharks, the first thing that comes to mind is a cold-blooded killer. But the truth is, these ancient predators play a critical role in keeping our oceans healthy and balanced. They're not villains. They're vital. What do sharks eat? Most sharks are carnivores, but their eating habits are incredibly diverse. Take the whale shark, the largest fish in the world. It's a gentle filter feeder, sucking in plankton and small fish, then straining them through comb-like plates, similar to how baleen whales feed. The megamouth shark does something similar, and it may even attract prey with glowing tissue inside its mouth. The cookie-cutter shark is a tiny predator with oversized teeth. It bites into its prey, uses its thick lips to create suction, and removes a clean, circular chunk of flesh, like a cookie cutter. Some sharks, like carpet sharks and angel sharks, lie hidden on the seafloor and ambush prey using stealth and camouflage. Others specialize in crushing shellfish and crustaceans on the seabed. Big predators like great whites may swallow small prey whole or tear massive chunks from larger targets. And while many sharks hunt alone, some, like white-tip reef sharks, actually hunt in packs. Shark behavior and social life. While some species are solitary, many sharks are surprisingly social. In fact, hammerhead sharks are known to form schools of over 100 individuals near underwater seamounts. Sharks also travel thousands of miles in search of food and breeding grounds. Scientists believe shark migration patterns are even more complex than those of birds. How do sharks stay afloat? Unlike most fish, sharks don't have a swim bladder to help them stay buoyant. Instead, they rely on a huge, oil-rich liver filled with squalene, which helps them float. Their lightweight cartilage skeleton also makes swimming easier. Most sharks need to keep swimming to breathe and avoid sinking. But some species can rest on the seafloor by actively pumping water over their gills, allowing them to take a break without drowning. Crazy cool shark facts. Sharks have been around for over 420 million years. They're older than dinosaurs and trees. They've been found swimming near underwater volcanoes like Cavachi in the South Pacific. A single shark can lose up to 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. Sharks can see 10 times better in the dark than humans. Most sharks are cold-blooded, but some can regulate their body temperature. Some sharks play dead when touched on the nose. It's a defense mechanism. Their brain to body ratio is similar to birds and mammals, and yes, they're smart enough to play. Their liver can make up 30% of their body weight. Sharks appear in Hawaiian mythology, and back in the 1500s, sailors used to call them sea dogs. Are sharks dangerous to humans? Of over 400 shark species, only about a dozen are considered dangerous to humans. The main culprits? Great whites, bull sharks, tiger sharks, and oceanic whitetips. Most shark incidents happen in places like the Atlantic Ocean, South Africa, and parts of Oceania. But even then, most attacks are accidental or out of curiosity. Sharks aren't out to get us. They just don't know what we are. The real threat to sharks? Us. Every year, millions of sharks are killed for their fins, meat, and liver oil. Overfishing, climate change, and ocean pollution have pushed many species to the brink. In Australia, the controversial shark culling program is also contributing to their decline. Shark conservation efforts. To help preserve these ancient creatures, scientists and conservationists are working on breeding sharks in captivity. So far, only a few species are suited for this, including leopard sharks, horn sharks, cat sharks. It's not easy, but it's a start. Mini sharks for your home aquarium? If you have a home aquarium, adding a few ornamental freshwater sharks, like the Thai shark, Pangasianodon hypophthalamus, can be a fun way to bring the wild into your living room. Thank you for exploring the ocean with me. I truly appreciate the time you spend diving into the wonders of the ocean with me. The sea is not only a mysterious world full of marvels, but it also plays a vital role in sustaining life on Earth. I hope this video has brought you fascinating new knowledge, a deeper appreciation for the ocean's majestic beauty, and a clearer understanding of why protecting our marine environment matters so much. From vast kelp forests and hidden underwater caves to strange and beautiful marine creatures, every corner of the ocean holds secrets waiting to be discovered. And the most exciting part? We've only just scratched the surface of this incredible underwater world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you can join me on more amazing adventures ahead. Your support means the world to me, and it's what keeps me inspired to bring you even more meaningful content. Drop a comment below and let me know what amazed you most in this video, or suggest a topic you'd love to see explored in the future. Together, we can spread our love for the ocean and raise awareness about the importance of marine conservation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.